Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square in Lower Manhattan. It's today, Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. We're covering the courts, and what we found yesterday was, on the Trump docket, a ruling by Judge Kaplan that his counterclaims in the second E. Jean Carroll case have been dismissed. And apparently the trial, if it goes to trial, will be only about damages. What's going to happen with that case? Could it settle out amid the wider Trump docket? Because down in D.C., Judge Chutkan has pressed forward and has asked them to propose dates on or before August 11th for a hearing about the protective order. Now, the Trump side says it violates the First Amendment, it's an election interference. He won't have to be present at it, but his lawyers will, and they will finalize a protective order, which will then unlock the discovery, which will then keep the clock inexorably rolling toward the earliest trial that Jack Smith can acquire. Now, on the Sam Bankman-Fried docket, Sam Bankman-Fried yesterday, a cryptic letter wrote in with the government's consent to extend his time for 2 additional days to notify whether he's going to mount an advice of counsel defense, i.e. that some lawyer said it's fine to steal $34 billion. Just joking, that's my paraphrase. Or whether he's going to also claim a mental disease or defect defense. Why he needed 2 extra days and why the government consented as they've consented to virtually everything else in the case, nobody knows. Now, there was another case yesterday in the MAG court that interested me more than either of the two. It's a guy called Gene or Hugh Austin. He's an old guy in a tracksuit charged with being a crypto criminal. In fact, Damian Williams mentioned him, or at least his case, in a press conference, but there was no one else in the MAG court, and he's about to be remanded. Those are the sirens you hear now. He's about to be remanded for not meeting his bail conditions. No one, apparently, will sign the bond of Hugh Austin because, he said, of the publicity the case has received. What publicity? Inner City Press wrote about it first, and we'll write about it last, because Mr. Austin has been summoned back into the court on Wednesday, and will be there. The United Nations, we've applied to re-enter. We're ready to give the coverage. They continue to be corrupt, but we will continue to press forward. InnerCityPress.com, to be continued.